That's it. That's three.
I guess somewhere where the Sharia is not being implemented, or that's across the board.
Say that one more time. I can't see you. I can't.
The what you said, ruling, or what the scholar said about the issue, is that in a situation where say with kufr reigns, or just
Clear.
across the board?
Question is with regards to, is this scenario applicable to a non-Islamic land or an Islamic land in which the Sharia reigns dominant? It's applicable to both situations and both scenarios. Now, we have to understand a little bit about the Sharia and about a land in which the Sharia is used as its constitution and government. Just because a land has the Sharia does not mean that it's going to be a perfect land free of sin. It does not mean, nor does it necessitate that it's a utopia. Do we understand that the proofs and the evidences for zina being haram and for stoning this type of fornicator or lashing this type of fornicator, those verses and those hadiths were said when and where? In Medina, in the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So there were people who made zina in Medina, people that were stoned in Medina. Okay, so just because it is a pure land or a Sharia compliant land doesn't mean it's perfect. That's first and foremost. Number two, and many people that have this fallacy, they think this. Number two is, in the land of the Sharia, a person can make zina and it not be discovered. They could do it in private, in secrecy, and they can get away with it. The zina that is punishable is when the proper conditions are met and you're caught in the act, or a person confesses, etc. The proper conditions. But a person can make zina and no one can find out about it. And Allah covers and hides the faults of his slaves. What's important is, if a Muslim makes zina in the lands of Islam and no one finds out about it, then the best thing to do, as the people of knowledge say, is to repent. Cover yourself. Hide yourself. Allah covered you. Allah hid you. You should not expose yourself. You should not expose yourself. And this is even more applicable in America or the UK. Don't say, stone me to death because I made zina. No. Hide yourself. Okay? As one of the pious predecessors, he used to say, لو أن للذنوب رائحة لما جالسني أحد. He says, if sins had a stench, if sins had a tangible odor, no one would sit around me. No one would sit around me if you could smell my sins. So you don't know what sin the next man has committed. And that is why you're supposed to be under the screen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah loves to hide and pardon his slaves. So it's disrespectful to Allah for you to publicize something that Allah has hid. As it states in some narrations, كل أمتي معافى إلا المجاهرين أو كما قيل. Hadith in the narration that says, all of my nation will be forgiven except for those who publicize their sins. So therefore, if a person has the ability to forgive and to forbear and to pardon, and it's going to help the Muslim, perhaps that's best. If it's going to lead the Muslim into further sin, perhaps that's not best. And Allah knows best. Hopefully that's clear. Khalid.